Hey there, if you're a cat person, and I'm guessing you are, you've definitely asked yourself this question. Probably at like 3 in the morning when you can't move because there's a cat on your face. Well, today we're going to solve this very cozy little mystery. I mean, we've all been there, right? You wake up, maybe you can't quite breathe so well, and there it is. A furry, purring creature has claimed you as its bed. But what's really going on here? Is it about comfort? Is it warmth? Or is it something else entirely? Let's break it down. Okay, so let's dive right into our first clue. And honestly, it's the most practical, no-nonsense reason of them all. Your cat is basically a tiny, furry expert in thermodynamics, and it's always on a mission. I love this phrase because it is so, so true. I mean, think about your own cat, right? They'll find that one tiny sliver of a sunbeam on the floor. They'll curl up on your warm laptop keyboard. They'll plant themselves directly over a heat vent. Well, guess what? You are a giant walking, talking, self-regulating radiator. To a cat, you're the best heated blanket in the whole house. And this little factoid right here, this explains the classic cat on the pillow move. If you've ever woken up and your cat is basically using your head as its own personal space heater, now you know why. They've figured out where the most reliable source of heat is. So, yeah, sorry to break it to you, but that pillow, it was never really yours to begin with. Okay, so warmth is a huge part of it, but let's get into our second clue, which is less about physics and more about, well, feline politics. This is all about ownership, it's about scent, and it's about your cat making one thing very, very clear. You belong to them. You know, to us it might seem a little weird, but in a cat's brain, this logic is crystal clear. They've got these little scent glands everywhere, on their cheeks, along their sides, even in their paws. And when they sleep on you or knead on you or rub against you, they're rubbing that scent all over you. They're literally marking you as a central, super important part of their territory. It's the ultimate sign-off. This human? Yeah, this one's mine. All right, let's go even deeper now. We're going to move past the practical stuff, past the territory stuff, and get to something really instinctual, something that goes all the way back to when your cat was just a tiny little fluff ball. Just picture a brand new litter of kittens. For them, piling on top of their mom and their brothers and sisters, that's not just cute, it's survival. It means they're warm, they're protected, and they're comforted by all those familiar heartbeats. So when your adult cat chooses to sleep on you, they are tapping right back into that feeling of complete safety and security. And get this, there's actually a name for it. We all call it a cuddle puddle, which is just adorable. But the more scientific term is pillowing, because they literally use each other as pillows. So when your cat sleeps on you, you're basically the biggest, safest, warmest part of their grown-up cuddle puddle. So when you think about it, you are recreating that perfect kitten comfort zone. You've got it all. There's the warmth from your body, of course. There's the gentle, rhythmic rise and fall of your chest as you breathe. And there's the steady, muffled sound of your heartbeat. It's this perfect combination that just screams safety to a cat. Okay, so we've gathered all the clues, right? We've got the warmth factor, we have the whole territory thing, and we have these deep-seated memories from when they were just tiny kittens. So what does it all add up to? What does all of this point to? Yep, it's really that simple. It all comes down to love. Every single reason we've just talked about, seeking your warmth, claiming you as their own, trusting you enough to be totally vulnerable while they sleep, they're all just different ways of saying the same thing. It's a profound expression of the bond they have with you. Seriously, think of it this way. When your cat decides to sleep on you, it is the highest compliment they can possibly pay you. They're showing you in no uncertain terms that you are their safe place. You are their source of comfort and security and affection. It's a huge deal. But I know what some of you are probably thinking right now. Hang on, my cat never sleeps on me. And that can make you wonder, right? It's a totally common worry, so let's just tackle that head on. And look, if that's you, that is a totally normal thing to wonder about. If sleeping on you is such a massive sign of love, it's easy to feel a little left out if your cat prefers to, keep its distance. But let me just put your mind at ease. Does it mean your cat doesn't love you? Absolutely not. Not even a little bit. And this slide right here is probably the most important thing to remember. A cat sleeping on you is a huge sign of trust. But you know what else is? A cat sleeping near you, on the end of the bed, in a chair in the same room, it's the same message.
They want to be in your presence. That's what matters. Cats are just like people. They're all individuals with their own personalities.
Love from a cat comes in a million different flavors, you know? It's not just about being a lap cat. It's that classic leg rub when you walk on the door. It's the little meow they give you to get your attention. And of course, the ultimate sign of kitty friendship, the head bonk. It's all about learning to speak their specific language of love. So, at the end of the day, whether you are a human mattress every single night or you get your affection from across the room, that bond is totally real. The real fun part is starting to notice all the unique, sometimes weird, little ways your own cat tells you that you're their person. So, what are their signals? It's a pretty wonderful thing to think about.